I just miss her. I just don't understand.
A mother of 5 was found dead in her own home. Bleach poured over her, a plastic bag over her head, a bullet in her back. And for almost 4 years, no one was arrested. Her name was Alvatyne Thomas. She was 31 years old. She lived in St. Louis, Missouri. She had 5 kids and was trying to escape a toxic relationship with the father of her youngest child, Karl Mayberry Jr. On December 27, 2021, police were called to Alvatyne's home. She had been found inside, sitting upright in a chair. But it was nothing like a peaceful scene. Her body had been mutilated. She had been shot in the back, had a plastic bag tied around her head, and bleach had been poured all over her, likely to destroy DNA. Her right ear was severed, and there were bruises all over her forehead. Someone wanted to make sure she couldn't be identified, couldn't speak, and couldn't survive. When detectives showed up, they immediately questioned her on and off boyfriend, 35-year-old Karl Mayberry Jr. He claimed he had been at work all day and had nothing to do with it. But here's where things start to fall apart. Coworkers told police that Karl left work for several hours that day, and when he came back, he had changed clothes, looked shaken, and avoided everyone. Multiple coworkers said he was acting strange, pacing, and sweating. And get this, Carl's phone was searched. Detectives found Google searches the same day of her murder like first-degree murder defenses, Missouri. Can he say she say be used in court against you? Does the state have to prove who pulled the trigger? Even worse, he sent texts to someone before the news even broke. He texted exact details about Alvatyne being shot, the plastic bag over her head, and bleach being involved. At the time, only investigators knew those details. Police also discovered that Karl had a violent history with Alvatyne. She had filed for multiple orders of protection in the years before her death. She told friends and family she feared for her life. She said if anything ever happened to her, it would be him. But even with all this evidence, they didn't arrest him. Not in 2021, not in 2022, not in 2023. It took until May 2025, almost 4 years later, for police to officially charge Karl Mayberry with first-degree murder. Why so long? Because prosecutors said they needed to build a stronger case since there were no eyewitnesses and the crime scene was compromised. But let's be honest, people believe this case dragged because it involved domestic violence, and Alvatyne's name wasn't big enough for media pressure to push faster action. She was a mom. She was trying to leave him for good, and it cost her her life. Her family says she was full of life, funny, and always made people laugh. She loved her kids deeply and was planning to move and start over. She never got the chance. And Karl, he's now sitting in jail, finally facing the consequences. But for almost 4 years, he walked free, he worked, he texted. He lived like nothing happened, while Alvatyne's children had to grow up without their mother. This isn't just a murder case, it's a story of a system that waited too long, ignored the signs, and failed a woman who begged for protection. Now, her name is finally being heard, and the world's finally watching.